So, extension cords. We know we need to use them with our solar generator, but which one should we use? This one? Or this one? Or maybe some other one? Let's find out. Power generation has come a long way, from old windmills in Denmark to modern windmills that we see around the United States and other countries today, culminating in solar panels that cover many acres. But if you don't use power generation in the right way, with the right cords and the right transmission, this could happen. Definitely don't want that to happen to us. Or something even more catastrophic. Absolutely not. So using the right cords to transfer power from your EcoFlow unit to what you want to power is important. But using a small cord like this to do the job might not be the best answer for big appliances. Well, you might be able to power your phone, or maybe even a computer, or maybe a power bank. But we definitely want to be careful about what kind of cords we use. Now here's an example of a 14 gauge cord. Looks pretty good, and for certain things it is. And here's an example of a 10 gauge versus the orange 12 gauge cord. So which one is the right one? And as you can see, making the right choice of extension cords is an important one. So, what more do we need to know about extension cords? Well, other than the fact that we need to make sure that they're not frayed or loose or damaged in any way, that's most important. You don't want to start off with the wrong foot. Second, I want to know what kind of extension cord to use for which job. Like whether it's a 18 gauge, a 14 gauge, a 16 gauge, 10 or 12 gauge, whichever one it is that you need to determine which one it is. So what should you use? Well, for big appliances, like refrigerators, some pumps, I've found that the 10 gauge 100 foot cord gives you enough length, or a 50 foot cord, depending on where you are, gives you enough length to get the job done and give you a cord that's not going to overheat. Now, interestingly enough, you can take a cue from your EcoFlow unit. The cord that comes with it will handle 600 watts of charging power at one time or more is 18 gauge. It's not quite as big as a 10 gauge, but it's not also going to be that long either. It's not that long of a cord. So you want a heavy duty cord if you're going to have any length to it. Also, you want to make sure that your power strips that you might plug things into are also heavy duty. As you can see, this cord is a heavy duty cord to use as a power strip. That's basically about it. Extension cords are important to use. We have to use them all the time. So make sure you choose the right one. And hey, you stayed to the end. Thank you for that. Please like and subscribe. It helps us to maintain the channel. And after all said and done, this is EcoFlow, Power for Living. You've been watching HMP. See you next time.